Hi, this is Tammy Rogers for Fort Hays State University AEP 800 with my third of my new technology videos, and for this one I have chosen Playposit. Why I selected Playposit? This is an easy-to-use resource that allows for the transformation of passive video content into dynamic, interactive learning experiences with embedded activities. My purpose for Playposit is to create dynamic, interactive learning videos that promote the learning process for all students and allow for teacher assessment. The intended audience for Playposit is students, and the ISTE standards covered are A, 2A, the use of innovative technology to support student achievement, and A, 2C, Playposit creates learner-centered activities that meet the diverse needs of all students. We will now be going to www.playposit.com. Once at the website, you can join now, it's free, or you can log in, sign up. So I've already created an account, so I'm going to log in. Once logged in, you can see your dashboard, your video bulbs that you've created. You can monitor your students, and you can design your own video bulbs. I am pretty new to this myself, but I love what I've seen so far, so I'm going to try to walk you through it. You can add your students. It gives you a code where you can add them. They can use Google or Clever Sign-On, and this also works with Edmodo, Schoology, and some of the other apps. So you can add classes by clicking on classes, and I suggest that you probably do this by period. You can see I've already added one period, and I'm going to add period 2. And the first class was a math class. I'll say this is a science class. We're going to create this class. I'm going to hit escape because I'm done. You can also add your students right here on a formatted roster. So I'm going to say we have John Doe, and he's doe.j999 is his username, and I'm going to give him a password of QWERTY, and I'm going to assign him to my period 1. Okay? And I'm going to submit that roster. So he's already been submitted. So I want to pick my class, period 1, and now I can see I have Jane Doe and John Doe in class. So let's take a look at the bulbs, the video bulbs themselves. You have the option of, you have My Bulbs, there are pre-made bulbs, and there are video channels that you can look at. Let's take a look at the pre-made bulbs. From here, you can do a search. You can look at what's popular by specific grade, by specific subject, and by standard aligned content or all content. So let's say that I want to look at 9th through 12th grade math that has standards aligned. So any of these have already been created for you. So let's take a look at, just for a moment, flipped geometry. We're going to push play.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's me, Mr. Llanos. Welcome back to Flip Geometry. We're going to continue our conversation today of Unit 1, Geometry Basics. This is Lesson 3. It's just a short introduction to angles, just the different parts, different types. So let's get started. An angle is formed by two rays with a common endpoint.
Okay, as you can see right here, this video now stopped, and the students have to select all answers that apply to the question. And then once they do, I'm just going to click a couple and hit check, and it's going to tell me I was wrong, and I'm going to move forward.
This common endpoint is called the vertex. The rays are called the sides.
What I would like to point out here is, as you can see, these orange lines dictate the different stop points that this teacher has created where there are going to be questions for this video that the student is going to have to interact with and answer these questions. So if we go back, and I can say that I like this video, this pre-made bulb, I can click use on it, but I'm going to take a look at the monitoring of what I had already done. So in period 1, I have here the Spanish exploration of the Americas. And I actually logged in as a student and completed it. So I can see 1 student's completed it, no one is in progress, and 1 is remaining right now. I can click open here, and I can see these flags are like just a stop point where you're giving the students, this may be something you want to write down in your notebook. This is a question. I can click on it and I can see what the question was and the student's answer. This is a short answer where you would have to grade this. So I can see that the student didn't even bother to answer this question, and that may mean that I need to revisit with the student what is going on that they completely missed it. So you can see all the answers, and then the students get to give feedback on the video. So the student rating on this video was 2 out of 5, and the problem was it just had big words in it. So that can give you some input as to whether this student is being successful with the content that you are presenting to them. So I'm going to go back to the dashboard for a moment. And let's go back to bulbs. And let's look at the video channels for a moment. You can choose all of these different video channels that are out there to create your own video on. So let's just say we want to look at math antics. There are plenty of videos that have already been created. But if you want to go and do your own, you go to design, you're going to put in the video URL or search the video channels. And again, I said I was going to go to Math Antics.
In the last section,
say, I like this video. Special base I have looked at it. I want to use it. So it's going to show me that there are pre-made bulbs for this video, or I can just begin building interactions and questions on my own. So I'm going to click that I want to begin building interactions and questions on my own. And what's going to happen is you're going to let this video play to a certain point, and then you're going to click here and say add a question. Here are your options. Say we want multiple choice. Is an angle, and you're going to enter your answer here, 90 degrees. You can make multiple answers. You can also remove them. And you can randomize your answer order. So when you're done with that, you want to save it at 002. This is the place. Put it there. And of course, I haven't filled it all out. So I'm just going to close this right now. And there is a complete tutorial about how to do this as well. So I hope you have enjoyed this. I think this is a very valuable tool to assist with learning at all levels. You can assign different bulbs to different students. There are just, the choices are amazing that are out here. They have a really good help link that you can click on with lots of different articles for knowledge base if you get stuck. So I hope you've enjoyed this presentation, and thank you for your time.